Hi guys, welcome back to Paul's Reading. I'm Natalia.
And I'm Carolina.
Today we'll be reading Tom Gates' Extra Special Treats, Not by Liz Pitchin. This is chapter 4, and if you have this book at home, you can read along. And yeah. Chapter 4, Extra History. Mr. Fullerman reminds us that he'll be choosing new star pupils before the open day, which is coming up very soon. Open day is when kids and parents come to look around the school. And a few of my class will be asked to be extra helpers too, he adds. If you've not been a star pupil before and you've given in your homework on time, you might get the chance to be one this time. He tells us, I love that. Star pupils get to stay in the library some lunch times too. Especially good in winter, if you've forgotten to bring a warm coat. Like I have. Mr. Fullerman hands round today's worksheets on Vikings. Take your history books, please. What history book? I must have left mine at home. I found a few spare sheets of paper in my bag to write on, which means I don't have to tell Mr. Fullerman I've forgotten my book. Lack of history book plus spare paper equals no star pupil badge. I just remembered to stick the bits of paper into my history book so they don't get lost. It's a good plan. Our class has been learning all about the Vikings. Last week we read some good stuff about Viking longboats and how they used them to invade different countries. Mr. Fullerman starts drawing something on the whiteboard, which always gets my attention. Not so sure what it is yet. It could be a Viking helmet. He turns round and says, no one knows for sure if the Vikings really did wear helmets that looked like this with real animal horns sticking out. I'm really trying to pay attention to Mr. Fullerman, but it's so hard when all I can see is this. Ha 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 ha. The whole class have noticed now. Florence Mitchell puts up her hand and tells Mr. Fullerman what we're all laughing at. Okay, very funny 5F, Mr. Fullerman smiles and moves away from the board. I'm still laughing though. Then, the lesson this morning has been so good that I've managed to forget all about the snow, and I ignore Marcus completely, which is not always easy to do. I think I spoke too soon. Marcus is nudging me. Guess what? What, Marcus? I don't think you're getting a star pupil badge this time, Tom. How do you know? I might. Your name's not Mr. Fullerman List. He's so nosy. You could be wrong, Marcus. It's not like you've never been wrong before. Then he starts going on about his badge again. Ugh. With my star pupil badge on, kids in the other classes know that I'm extra smart. Lucky you, Marcus, I say, sighing. I wasn't expecting to be a star pupil yet, because most of my homework has either been late or a tiny bit crunched up. Sometimes it's been both. The last piece of my homework got stuck to a doodle drawing that I threw away. When I finally found it, it was in the bin and it was very crinkled. I tried to smooth it out, then stuck it into my book and put it under something heavy to keep it flat, but it didn't work. I had to give my homework in anyway. Mr. Fullerman wasn't that impressed. At least I did my homework. Viking homework. Tom Gates. Here are some interesting things about Vikings. 1. They were very good at making sailing boats. 2. They used to grow a lot of vegetables like cabbages, which I hate. 3. Vikings made houses from wood, and they sometimes put turf or grass on the roof. I think my dad should do that to his shed. I might try it. 4. Vikings did a lot of weaving, I think. Tom, no more wrinkled homework like this. Mr. Filliman. And that was the end of chapter 4. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please press the like button, and if you would like to hear all the rest of these books and all the other books that I'm going to be reading, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you, bye!